checking in, K603 Bong at net control. Return the repeater back to normal use until tomorrow at 4:20.
B6 SUS from K6IRP. SUS from K6IRP. Jimmy?
Bless you, Chris, and what a great AM radio operator.
Jimmy, have the narcotics people left the net yet? Are they done with the frequency yet?
Good grief, I gotta tell you, it's a new era that we live in on AM radio. I mean, can you imagine 20 years ago that they would have a drug net on ham radio?
RPs are reefer.
I know what you're saying. But times have changed. The laws have changed, and who would have ever believed that cannabis could have a medical purpose? But yeah, I know, Jimmy. It's unbelievable, but God bless OG for running the most popular net on the frequency.
I think it's the only net on the frequency. I don't know if it's the most popular, but I think it's the only one, so it's like default.
Probably right about that, but if Roy Tucker was here, we'd probably have the Antink radio roundup.
Well, what about the popsicle stick net?
And
forgot about that.
Left the Sam's Club and dropped some money down there. And I did it quick. I'm organized. I know what I'm doing.
Ever had any experience building with popsicle sticks?
Sure, I do it every day.
We could get a net going on that. You're right.
You know, I heard of a guy who broke his wiener, and his wife was a little irritated that he broke his wiener, so he splinted it with a couple of popsicle sticks and went about his business, and she was very pleased.
Exactly.
Fine business on that comment. I, of course, remember the very, very, very early heart transplants were all done, or artificial hearts were done by Dr. Bernard Bakey with an artificial heart constructed mainly of popsicle sticks.
That's right. That is correct. I got to put a check in the bank, and that's all good.
Is it one of your larger checks?
Oh, not really. I mean, good grief. Yeah, but I still got to put it in the bank. I mean, money is money, you know.
Right, and at 0.00005% interest, you don't want to dick around with that.
Yeah, I keep a lot of money in my checking account. I don't know why, but the interest that you get after a year is what, $50 or $5 or some ridiculous amount.
I just take all the interest, because it receives 0.0000000000001% interest compounded daily, but it doesn't anymore. It's less than that. So I've done the smart thing, and I've switched it over to my savings account, which compounds at an annual rate of 0.00000000001. So I'm making some dough there.
I take all my interest. I write one check of all the interest at the end of the year. I take it back to the bank, and I go up to the teller and I wad it up and I throw it in her face.
House can buy a house.
Beautiful.
That's $5.7 million. Most people can buy a house. I don't know.
Oh, son of a bitch. I lost money today on stock. Son of a...
Can boxes on my head. Quick, get the camera. Get the camera. And I will dance like a pathetic retard on the video. And they will send us money for free. Money for free. Just because I'm dancing with a beer.
Shut up, retard. The adults are talking.
You should totally stop, GDB. RJI, live for free. Free.
GDB's imitations.
I thought it was maybe not quite perfect, but yeah, I actually saw that video. You kind of go, oh my God. I think it was Pat Sullivan too, or some retard.
It was the air conditioning dude. The air conditioning dude had been retired from the air conditioning company, and he moved in with his mom and dad, and he came back down to celebrate one final fling with
too drunk or too stoned to remember that he was supposed to turn the circuit off before he started servicing the air conditioning unit.
Drunk Brian.
His call like IAC or something like that. Drunk Brian.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Drunk Brian. Brian from Brea. Yeah, what a moron. God bless him. He fit in great out here.
Drunk, that's who was in the video. Jimmy was asking who else was in the video. That was who was in the video. He brought the box of beer, and they drank the beer together, the 24-pack of beer, and then started videotaping.
How do I find this? What do I just punch in YDO's call sign on YouTube?
Exactly. KE6 RJI or KE6 YDO, and they'll take you to the same videos. They've got like a bunch of videos, so you're going to have to weed through them. None of them make sense, but they all seem to have the centralized theme of, we need money, we need your donations.
Yeah. I've seen them before. I mean, it's been a year or two. I saw the video where they used to go to the Del Taco and harass the manager.
It's good. That's going to be a difficult one to find.
Oh, the video with the box, the beer box on their head. Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing that. On my DVR, I've got The Deadliest Catch tonight. I'm going to see Tuesday's edition, and I'll also probably run that YDO video. That'll be great. That'll be good, whole good, wholesome family entertainment.
Exactly. You can show your wife and some of the people that you communicate and associate with.
You sit your children in front of, or your children's children in front of, and say, here's the reason why you want to stay away from drugs.
Be careful not to click on the porn videos they made.
Well, roger that. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't like that pornography.
Well, this wouldn't really be pornography, but the problem is you can't unsee it.
But anything close to pornography, I don't go for.
No, it's totally.
That stuff.
It totally shows those genitals and everything, but it's something you can't unsee.
Don't worry about it. It's not real porn. You won't get high.
Very good.
Absolutely will not get aroused by watching their version of porn.
I still get nightmares.
It's grossography.
Yeah. I can't, I watched that, card. you notice, people like Richard Clark that have no other show then take that pathetic humor and run with it because they know they got an audience. You're absolutely right. It says more about us for putting them higher on a pedestal than they actually deserve to be than it does about them for being incapable of, well, I don't know, behaving.
No, about that, the SUS is very close to these people, the YDO and RJI, and make them think about it. Wonderful group. Damn.
The SUS has a point there, but I think I agree with the GDB more that really the RKI and the YDO really need help. They're really not, there's not much of receiving value there.
Hey, Hatch, Lady, King, Corona.
The same thing when they actually got that little gig there on a radio show where some radio personality was calling them up and they were putting their videos up. There was that, most people were shaking their heads going, how do these fucking people actually do it? And they thrive on it. They're not going to look for work because they know that's a controversial subject and that gets their audience.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about when you say they were on a radio show and they were putting their videos up. When was that? What was that about?
There's they actually had a radio personality. I'm not sure if he was a blogger or what. It wasn't like KLOS radio personality, but they had a radio personality that would actually call them up on their cell phone and interview them, ask them their opinions about specific subjects, just to hear the ludicrous response. And that made YDO and RJI feel, well, mainly YDO, feel like he was, becoming a celebrity. He had the opportunity probably to carry on that, Pee Wee Herman type celebrity,